morning. Welcome to AVNewsCast.com. Uh-oh, Angie's got something. What is that?
It's a hologram of Michael Jackson.
That's not funny. It's bring back our girls. I just don't get it. Like, this does absolutely nothing. Selma Hayek, Sylvester Stallone. I doubt if Sylvester Stallone even knew what the hell they're talking about.
Well, it's the same thing as click like to support our troops.
For what?
On Facebook.
But maybe by these actors and celebrities doing that, people will maybe donate some money or something.
To where?
So what?
They don't even say.
Just send the SEALs in and clean it up.
Yeah.
Send the Marines in.
They only allowed us to send 10 people in, and they could be non-military.
They're silly. I would not go. Non-military. Africa? Yes. They don't play there.
In Nigeria?
Yeah.
They said you can send 10 people in, we welcome your help, but non-military.
That's silly. You don't really want your girls back then.
Yeah, it's going to be a bunch of Clark Kent dresses.
It's going to be
Blackwater.
It's going to be, that's silly.
Wow.
That's silly. If you want your girls back, one thing America is good for is making stuff happen real quick.
Mm-hmm.
That's the truth.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So if you want them back, open it up. What are you looking at me like that for?
Nothing.
I said something good.
I know. I'm not feeling great.
Oh, why?
Uh-oh.
And I blame it on you.
Oh, I'm sick as
He's
a
got
dog.
Angieitis.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, I have to up. I do. I'm calling for a Z-Pack today.
It's going to go to the nuclear
Amoxicillin did nothing.
No, yeah, it's just...
Can't hear. Still can't hear. I'm going to be deaf.
L.A. County Sheriff, we know there's an election going on there.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
For LAPD, Chief Charlie Beck announced on Thursday that he wants another term.
No.
He just asks for it. There's no election.
Wow.
And so what do they say? Who gets to say yes or no?
Well, it kind of works like this. He announces it in a letter. So he just sends an email to the Board of Police Commissioners. Then after that, per Section 575C of the Los Angeles City Charter, the next thing they do is the Board of Police Commissioners meet with the chief, they talk, and then they decide, we'll give you another term.
What?
They may get some input from some people in the community, citizens.
So no, really, they don't.
No, not really. But under his tenure, violent crime has been reduced in the city of LA by 40%.
Yeah, okay.
Gang crime cut nearly in half, or they just don't report on the other half.
They don't.
Right?
Yeah, they don't.
Actually, I think he's done a good job. I actually do. That Dorner thing got a little out of control, but I think he did a good job. Myself.
Okay.
Judged a chili cook-off yesterday.
Yes.
Now, normally I wouldn't even mention that.
Tomato paste. I mean, I just don't. I'm really offended. I'm really offended that they never ask anybody that's on this show that really has a taste for spicy food.
Well, there were 9 of us. 9 judges.
But this is the second time they've only asked you. There's other co-hosts here. And we could take, spice.
And
this one here can't take spice.
Mm-mm.
How do you have someone that can't take spice?
Well,
is it Hormel's chili? Like, I don't understand.
Well, I'll tell you. There were 9 of us, okay?
Am I wrong, Jeff?
Oh, no.
And I was surprised to see J.D. Kennedy as one of the judges.
Oh.
Because he's everywhere.
He just came out the woodwork. They've known us. But J.D. get a place at the table?
He's okay, anyway. But the judges didn't know who was making the chili. Okay? Or, maybe I shouldn't say that. Some of the judges did, but you didn't know whose chili it was.
Right.
And I didn't even pay attention to who was making the chili.
Right, no, you're not supposed
to.
So
I didn't even know one of the chilies submitted was the Palmdale Chamber of Commerce.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
They didn't win.
Okay. Well, they weren't supposed to, if you knew or not.
Right.
Obviously, they didn't.
Maybe they placed somewhere. I'm not sure. But I have to tell you, 9 of us judged. Gary from High Desert radio station, big guy. He was one of the judges.
Okay.
And so 9 of us did it, and then they excused. Then we narrowed it down from like a dozen or 15 or whatever it was, down to 4. All right, and then just 3 of us had to vote on those 4. The 4 we voted on, they weren't even one of my choices.
Okay.
I don't know. But it was a lot of fun. And the place...
Well, how did that happen, though? You're a judge. How does that happen?
Because I guess... I don't know.
They just said here, no, these are the 3?
These are the 4, yeah.
These are the 4.
Yeah.
So never mind what you wanted, but these are the 4 now?
It's kind of like voting for the President of the United States. It's which is the lesser of 2 evils.
Wow.
Yeah.
Kind of like that. But it was fun. Kelly did a great job. The place was packed.
Good.
A lot of people there. Every year it's gotten bigger and bigger. Just a lot of stuff going on. It was cool. They had a band. They had all kinds of stuff going on. Good food. It was fun. Okay. So we know in downtown LA, we know that there's a trial going on for the deputy that snuck the cell phone in to inmate Brown's cell.
Yeah.
Okay? What we didn't know, that the deputy was not only, reporting, Brown, the inmate, was not only reporting on what he saw with one inmate, but he was reporting on 50 separate incidents of abuse that were going on in there.
And so Beck should keep his job.
And we've moved, Angelina, to the LA County Sheriff's Department.
Yeah.
I understand. Sorry.
Okay.
Sorry. Well, the police bring him in, though, right?
Well, yeah, you're partially right.
Okay.
Yeah, they do.
Okay.
Now, the FBI thought about how are we going to get this guy to be able to, in real time, communicate with us. So their first thought was they had specially outfitted eyeglasses with a tiny camera.
Nice.
Okay.
Google Glass.
Nice.
No, yeah, but more high tech. Okay. But they didn't like that idea.
Yeah, because they're not necessarily going to let him keep him.
So then they had a homemade cross that he could wear with a camera, little tiny camera.
Okay.
But you can't wear jewelry,
Oh,
right?
okay.
So then they decided, we'll just go for the cell phone.
Yeah, we can get that in. I mean, that's easy.
Right. Now, Tanaka on Friday testified. And here's the thing. The crux of this thing, part of it is the question of why did they move this guy around? Why did they change his name? And was it a crime
To move him?
to move him in defiance of a federal court order?
Sounds like
That's
it.
the problem. That's what's going on. So Tanaka testifies on Friday, and basically, he said,
I didn't know.
basically, I was out of the loop.
Yeah.
Because now, and he's testifying on behalf of this deputy. He says, I'm out of the loop. At this point now, the deputy is communicating directly with the captain and the lieutenant of the internal, workings.
Yeah.
But Tanaka did testify that, yes, I was the one man that was in charge of the entire department, including the jail.
But
okay?
but he was out of the loop on that little thing.
Well,
That little part he didn't know nothing about.
If it get worse for Obama,
He
why
did.
doesn't it work for...
Stop it!
Okay, he did know. He did know about changing inmate Brown's name. Okay, and he said during testimony on Friday that Brown was known as a snitch, and other deputies knew that he had snitched. So keeping his whereabouts in the jail secret was for his own safety.
Oh, please.
He wasn't doing it so that the FBI didn't know where he was.
Stop.
Right.
It was
Who's
for
supposed
protection.
to believe that?
Okay?
I mean, if he's snitching on the guards, the inmates are upset about that? No.
50 separate incidents.
Oh,
Okay?
yeah.
50 separate
There's
incidents.
no surprise in the 50. I mean, he didn't have enough time. He could have went up to 100 easy.
Right.
I mean, the strength that this man had to go in there and subject himself to that, because he could have very well died.
Inmate Brown. Yes. Yeah, he could have.
He could have died. I mean,
He absolutely
this
could've.
could have been his life.
Yeah.
So, I mean, because it's no joke to have a parking ticket and go to county jail.
No. No, and
And
what was his name? Joe Francis, Girls Gone Wild. He was arrested Friday night. Okay? He's got a long rap sheet. But anyway, so he was arrested Friday night. And by LAPD, and what you said is right. Once LAPD arrests somebody, after they're booked, they're transferred to LA County Sheriff.
Yeah.
Then now they're owned by the Sheriff's Department.
Terrible.
Yeah.
And the thing that just makes me crazy is I just don't understand how long and how far we need to go with this. That has nothing to do with that person paying society back for whatever the crime is. Nothing to do with it. Your punishment is supposed to be your isolation. Not getting beat down, not getting molested, not getting, abused. That's not part of your punishment. That's another crime.
Were you reading comments on the internet? People were saying exactly what you just said.
What, is that new stuff, Steve?
No, I'm merely saying you are right on target.
Yeah, I mean,
That's
I
what
know.
people
I've been
are
telling
saying.
you that since I've been black.
Okay.
I mean, it's not anything new. You're
It's
supposed
not
to just,
I
and then it transfers over to when you get out, because you're supposed to pay your debts to society and then get out and be able to get a job.
You can't get a job.
You can't get a job.
No.
So you put them in a position to reoffend.
Somebody suggested, and maybe this isn't a bad idea, other than law enforcement or maybe government, okay? When you get out of, employers should not be able to access your criminal background.
Unless you're embezzlement, unless you're going to work for a bank and your crime is embezzlement.
Right, something such as that,
Yeah.
okay?
Or molestation and you want to be a nurse.
Teacher.
Yeah, or a teacher or
Okay.
something like that. Yeah,
So
I
maybe
think
we
it
should
needs
give people
to
a
fit.
break.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Maybe we should give people a break.
I mean, it doesn't help for them to go into jail and come out with tattoos on their neck and their face. I mean,
That's
Seeing
their
more
own.
and more of that on the face.
that's like really silly. Like, you don't ever really want to get a job.
No, just 2 months ago, there was a guy, he was up for trial, he was charged with murder, and he had in big,
Yes.
6-inch letters,
I saw
murder across his
Yeah.
neck, but it was written upside down.
You're guilty, dude. You're done. Like,
So he petitioned the court, he said, I want to have this tattoo removed
why?
before I go to trial.
You're an idiot. You shouldn't have put it on in the first place.
That's what the judge said.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
You're an idiot.
You're an idiot.
You know,
I mean, I don't advocate for any criminals in the least. I don't. But I want you to be your true criminal before you go in. You know what I mean? Like, too many people are just, given bogus charges or just mess that happens.
it does happen, and we hear about it. Mm-hmm. It can't be that large of a percentage, though.
Really, Steve?
Well, in relation to the tens or hundreds of thousands.
So do you think that African Americans and Latinos are predominantly more prone to commit crimes than white people?
No, they're more prone to get thrown in jail or prison.
Yeah, okay, so then if that's the case, then I'm not off the mark, because prison has a majority of blacks and Latinos more so than Caucasian.
Okay,
And if it's not a predominance, then it's a sliding scale brought to us by the police, the sheriff department.
Okay, well, they're working on that.
Oh, okay. That makes me feel warm inside, and I feel real safe for my grandkids that's growing up.
Right now in Washington, the United States Justice Department just filed criminal charges indicting 5 Chinese military officials with hacking,
Yeah.
Yeah.
economic espionage.
Yeah.
Okay? This is dumb.
That's a
If you
waste
ask
of
me,
time.
this is stupid.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
a waste of time.
Now,
They're
so-
on their way right now to
so-
defend themselves.
If they ever come to America,
Which
they'll
they're
be
not.
arrested.
Yeah.
And they're not coming to America.
No. Well, they might want to have some babies.
That's true.
They might come to Palmdale.
Well, so what? We allow the cartel to come here.
That's true.
Okay? The head of the Sinaloa Mexican drug cartel.
Let's throw it down.
His wife came to Antelope Valley to have a
The
baby.
brown paper bag.
Followed by FBI agents.
Yeah.
Delivered a baby.
No, that was clearly a waste of time.
Yeah, this is pretty stupid.
Yeah.
This is really dumb. But these guys were hacking, which is interesting, U.S. nuclear power facilities, metals facilities, and solar projects.
But I will say, let's not call the kettle black when we're kind of black ourselves.
Like the NSA?
Yeah.
Right.
Because we do the same thing.
Right. This is dumb. And
I'm sure we do it to other countries.
And they say it was state-sponsored. Okay. Well,
wow.
no kidding. They do all kinds of crap. So do we.
Yeah.
Okay? And if they really want to know who really was doing what in the sheriff's department, get a hold of the NSA records.
Yeah.
And you'll see all the phone calls.
Yeah, that's
and
true.
then you'll know.
Then you'll know.
Right. And then you'll know everything. How much do you think a pharmacist makes working for Kaiser?
100. Oh, I would say between 80 and 120,000.
Including benefits?
No, not including benefits.
Okay, including benefits. $210,000 to $225,000.
I can't believe it.
According to the
Kaiser?
Union Guild for Professional
them.
Pharmacists.
Good for
This
them.
morning they averted a strike. That's a whole lot of money.
Yeah, well, that's a lot of schooling. To be a pharmacist is no joke. The people at Target, that pharmacist
Another
doesn't
year,
look like he makes
you go
that
another
money.
one more year than a chiropractor?
Oh,
Whatever.
2 more years?
Well, then
How
you
far?
shouldn't have become a chiropractor if that's the case.
I
don't know. But I mean, I had a
Is
couple
it
of
as
really
much
good jobs.
as a surgeon?
It could be.
Because you don't have to do
It
residency.
absolutely could be. Because
Really?
if you've got nothing but HMOs and you're an orthopedic surgeon, for instance, you're not making a whole lot.
That's a huge amount of money. But
it is.
and I've seen posts on Facebook. Hey, I was at the pharmacy. I waited an hour and a half, only to get up there and
yeah,
they
that was
wouldn't
like
have my stuff.
Well,
Disney line there.
they only hire one pharmacy per 10. I mean, they're not gonna.
They have
they're
a
not
pharmacist in every place, don't they?
I think so. I
Yeah.
think so. But I mean, the amount of calls that come in, the amount of work for that one pharmacist is tremendous.
He's got a lot of.
Yeah, but that's
Lower
still his
people.
name. That's still his name. He can't. You want to make sure you give the right drugs.
$210,000+ a year, but they averted a strike this morning.
Yeah.
Okay, so good for them.
I
So
had
now
a,
go
I
out
had a
and get
friend
drugged
that
up.
was a pharmacist when I lived in Calabasas, and his house was ridiculous, and his wife didn't work. And he told me, "You should went into pharmacy, Angelina.
See?
I get off at 6."
I get off at 6. Yeah,
I mean, he was, and the house was sick.
yeah. You should have. You should. I saw a really neat thing about a very expensive, exclusive hotel up in Sausalito. Rooms go for $10,000 a day.
Oh, there you go. I can
Plus,
get
okay, the entire suite is $25,000 a day. Okay, the hotel is called Casa Madrona.
one. Okay.
Okay, it's up in Sausalito. But here's the thing:
Uh-oh.
when you rent the suite, okay, and the suite is called the Alexandrite Suite in Sausalito, you get your own drone.
You get your own drone?
You get your own drone.
For what?
So if you are poolside or on the beach, or and you also get use of the yacht and all this stuff.
Oh, okay.
Say you happen to be on the yacht and you decide you want champagne. Here comes your drone.
Love it.
It flies over to your yacht, sets down your bottles of champagne,
Love it.
and leaves
Love
again.
it.
$10,000 up to $25,000. It's a very cool video.
Did you say a night?
A night?
Oof.
A night.
I'll go to Motel 6 and have an igloo cooler.
You get your own private chef. It's a 5,000 square foot master residence with 2 bedrooms, a 9-panel media wall.
I just want to know who's booked it lately.
Warren
Okay,
Buffett.
now that's interesting that you ask. Okay, I don't know who's booked it, but I did go to the website.
Uh-huh.
Okay,
Uh-huh.
there are blocked out days.
Stop.
Yeah,
Like a week at a time?
this. You know what? This is like the place to go.
Yeah.
If you have money and you want to go somewhere that nobody knows that you're there, secret, private reservations, private booking.
I want to check it out.
It's actually very cool. That's where you should have gone.
Yeah,
with your
you
girls
crazy.
instead. That's what you should have done. That's where you should have gone.
Yeah. Darn it. That girls' retreat in Arizona.
Instead of doing, that deal. You should have done that.
Well, I want to mention something that kind of warmed my heart that I found out this weekend. We talk about campaigns and we talk about losers quite often falling off the radar and not doing much afterwards. And I just learned this weekend that our own Jonathan Irving, he's still got his hands in the trenches. And he's still doing big things and great things for the Antelope Valley, which is so nice. Because he happened to partner up with Antelope Valley Community Alliance, and they became a partnership with TURN, which is Utility Reform Network. And they're going after Con Edison to make sure that our rates don't get any higher than it has and get answers as to why it is as high as it is. So I've really felt very warmed by that.
That's good. And a lot of people.
He's got a lot of stuff going on.
A lot of people have been asking our assemblyman and our senator to do that, saying, "Hey, wait, why are we paying rates 3 times as high as Palm Springs.
Yeah.
Why are they so expensive?
Well, Jonathan's going to find out.
Yeah. You know what? Just out of curiosity, how much of your power bill, your electric bills a month? Do you know? Do you pay
I
attention?
want to say, well, my daughter pays that, and I want to say she probably pays maybe $150.
Yeah, mine's around 175 to 200.
But see, I'm thinking I'm walking on easy street, because when I lived in Northridge, my bill could be $700-$800 every 2 months
for power?
For power and water. So when I came out here, I was like, "You're kidding me?"
Why so expensive?
Because it's DWP. You want to be raped, that's where you go.
Wow.
I had a pool too, but water and power, 2 months, $600 to $800, easy.
That's out of control.
Oh yeah.
That's way out of control.
Mm-hmm. So this $150, I'm like, come on, what you crying about? But okay, let's get it lower.
Yeah, I don't know, a couple $100 a month. It seems like a lot to me.
Depending on where you came from.
But it doesn't seem... Is it excessive, Jeff?
Well, I'm running a computer repair business, too, so I can't... mine isn't representative of what normal people's are.
Oh, yours is way out of control. Way more than mine?
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
But we save on the AC because we got the swamp cooler, so I don't have that cost. It would be astronomical.
Wow.
If we were running the AC.
Hey, did we talk about Jason Patrick on Friday?
Jason Patrick.
I wanted to
I don't
talk
think we
about
got
Jason
to that.
Patrick. We didn't get to this?
Uh-uh.
Well, I'm going to use this to segue to something else.
Oh, here we go.
I'm going to try. Let me see how smooth I can do it.
Yeah.
But just the other day, Jason Patrick, the actor, won an appeal on Wednesday in his fight to become the legal father of his 4-year-old biological son. Jason Patrick fathered his son Gus through artificial insemination.
Yeah.
With his ex-girlfriend.
Yeah.
Okay? California law prevents semen donors from seeking parental rights. Okay?
Yes.
Okay, now, in the news, we've all... Okay, I got some, text messages from my mom, who follows the TV show The View, okay? Who follows Sherry Shepherd. My mom says, hey, she's not wearing her wedding ring. What do you know? I said, I don't know. Let me go to my co-host who's in the know.
Oh.
Say
well,
something.
Everybody knows that she's getting divorced from her current husband, Sal.
Is he a nice guy?
Yeah, he is a nice guy. I don't know how truthful his intentions were, in the beginning of the marriage.
Let's play word game.
Okay, go ahead. Uh-huh.
You tell me what's the first thing that comes to your mind when I say this.
Scam. I'm sorry, what?
I was going to say Sal.
Oh, okay. Scam. Yeah. I just think that, listen, if you're a man, pull up your man pants and take care of yourself. You sign a prenup. You need to walk out the marriage, because when you came into the marriage saying, listen, you've got stuff and I don't have stuff. Let's just keep it real. You have stuff and I don't have stuff. So we're going to agree upon this is going to be the payout if we are married X amount of years, whatever it is.
How long were they married?
I think almost 4 years.
Okay, you go into the marriage, okay? One person has stuff, the other person doesn't have stuff.
Right.
You're married for 4 years. There's a payout?
Yeah, if
How
you
come?
do a prenup, because that's part of the language of the prenup. I guess because you gotta. I don't know why.
You came in with it nothing.
Yeah,
you leave with nothing.
Exactly. Exactly. To me, I think that would be fair, because if you come in with no job and you leave with no job, you got the same as what you came in with.
And if there was anything really great about the relationship to begin with, the person that had something would say, hey, you know what, I love you, I'm sorry this didn't work out, okay?
Yeah.
I'm going to do this for you.
Yeah.
Because, of whatever.
Well, no, see, that's where greed comes in. That's where greed comes in.
That's what I say. Never underestimate the other person's greed.
Absolutely,
And
because I
this
think that's the same reason why she's getting attacked by her first ex-husband. Because for him to make allegations that her son is not being treated correctly and doesn't know how to tie his shoes and is not being his hygiene is poor, that is just such bullshit. And Jeff knows full and well that he's lying.
Okay. Now, Sherry's come on our show. She called into our show once, right? But she's not talking to the media
because
about
she's
this at
so
all.
sweet. She's so sweet, it's a detriment. Because neither one of them would be doing that to me.
So I have an idea.
Go ahead.
I have an idea. And I know that, I don't care, ABC, TMZ, LA Times, New York Times, everybody would like to get Sherry Shepard on the record.
You want Sherry to come on the show and talk about it?
No, here's the thing.
Because she's not going to do it.
No, but she knows that we're friends, okay?
Yes.
And she knows that we'll never coax her into saying anything she doesn't want to talk about, okay? And we're not going to beat her up, okay? So what she could do is come on to the show, okay? And we could just have a conversation about what she wants to talk about, and then we'll feed that to the rest of the media in the world.
Well, I'll ask her, but she's extremely private.
It's all out here.
I understand, but you don't ever hear her countering anything.
The next thing that's going to happen is you're going to see TMZ is going to have a copy of the prenup.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure, because he's going to give it to him.
See? Well, give it to us first.
Yeah.
No, he's going to give it to him.
Oh, well, she should give it to us first.
She just has never been one who likes to play tit for tat. And when she loves hard and she loves truthful. And so everything that she went through by means of both of these men were from the bottom of her heart. And so at every turn, whenever someone does more and more wrong to her, she's shocked by it. Well, her friend base might say, you're kidding. But she's really legitimately shocked. So she just lets the attorneys handle her stuff and stays quiet.
I'm sure it was, you know what, I'm just guessing, but if it was up to her, I bet she would say, hey, you know what, I want to do this for you. It didn't work out.
Absolutely.
I want to do this for you.
Absolutely.
And I think that's the way it should be, rather than a
And
piece
she
of paper.
totally would, and it would be done. It would have been done with both of them, but they're greedy.
And I bet he would have been better off.
Yeah, he
Right?
would have been, because
Yeah.
he's not now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I say we bring her on the show.
Yeah, well, that's
And we should do this. We can call her live.
She's on The View right now.
Oh, call her cell phone. What the hell?
I'm not going to call her cell phone.
No?
That's still my friend.
I know, I'm kidding. I was
Okay.
totally kidding.
Okay.
I knew, I said it before it even happened. I've been talking about it for a week and a half. I knew AT&T was going to buy DirecTV.
When did you say it? In your head?
No, I've been talking about this, okay?
Did you hear it, Jeff?
I don't recall.
I'm telling you, I've been talking
He has.
about this.
I
Not
tell
maybe
you,
not to you guys, but I have been talking about this.
He's always got this. I was saying the same thing last week, but no one hears these conversations.
I'm telling you,
Okay.
and this bothers me because
Oh,
I've
yeah.
done everything I could to stay as far away from AT&T as I could,
Oh, come on into the fold.
and now they're buying my TV satellite provider.
Yeah. I can't wait. I mean, outside of the fact that the prices are going to go sky high, I hate that part, but I love to be able to, I could watch The View right now on my phone.
See, and you know what? It's not my power bill that I hate.
Is
It's
it cable?
internet and DirecTV. Somehow they just get you by the what you want.
Oh, yeah.
And
Yeah.
You know what? And you're just right.
What's your cable bill? What do you normally pay for cable?
I'm going to say internet is probably close to 100 and cable TV is close to 100.
Oh, that's pretty good. What do you pay, Jeff?
Well, once again, I'm not
Really?
representative because I got the huge, I've got the biggest internet that they have. Although I don't do any pay channels on the cable end, so Game of Thrones just isn't enough to suck me in. So.
I don't either, but that's because I don't watch them.
Well, I pay.
Although Penny Dreadful looks kind of nice.
It's interesting. It's not all that great.
No.
Yeah, because I have to have all the channels, because otherwise it just goes against the grain. Regardless of whether or not I watch them all, I have to be able to, if I see something interesting, be able to turn to it. It has to be part of my...
I'm telling you, that's a sickness. You got to stop
It is
that.
a sickness.
Okay.
It is a sickness.
It is.
Because I pay almost $400
What? For TV?
for TV and internet.
You're out of control.
Yeah, I am.
You need to have your head examined.
I do, probably. I do.
Really?
Oh, yeah, we know that, though. Yeah.
Wow.
It's
That's
terrible. It is.
that's beyond out of control.
Yeah, I only watch a few channels. So.
Wow.
I only watch a few channels, too, which is kind of interesting. And then I have Netflix and Hulu.
I have Netflix,
Yeah.
and it's on my phone, it's on, tablet, it's on Tyler's TV, whatever.
Yeah.
No, I've been paying for it for years.
Yeah.
Nobody uses it.
Oh,
my
I
kids
use
use
mine
it.
up.
Yeah.
Yeah, the kids use it.
My kid. Oh, yeah.
Cindy uses it. Yeah, we all use Netflix.
But both the boys have it on their tablets, so they hardly have their TV on. Because one will be on Netflix one place, and the other one will be on Netflix another place, and everybody's watching the ridiculous what is that game that your son got my son?
Minecraft.
Yeah. Minecraft
with that Australian accent
Is it
guy?
Australian?
I don't know, but he makes me nuts.
Makes me crazy, and that's all I hear from Quentin all day. And Byron will watch Netflix movies.
Connie can do that too on Saturday. She listens to this British Australian guy all day long,
and I'm like, "What is he saying? Why do you like it?"
Tyler says, "Oh, she's listening to it again." And every once in a while, though, I'll sneak into Tyler's room.
And he's
on his phone. He's listening to the same nut.
What
the same guy.
is it?
I don't know.
It's the weirdest sensation that my grandson loves to death. There's nothing to be done there but make little brick houses.
Yeah, we work on all these graphics and everything. We're back down to 24-bit,
Yeah, and he
Atari
just loves
looking.
it. He loves it.
I don't know. They do that. Pfizer is trying to buy AstraZeneca. The two drug makers?
Yeah.
If that deal goes through,
then your penicillin that used to be $4 is going to be $12.95.
I don't need penicillin. But if it does go through, Pfizer is going to move its headquarters from the United States to the UK.
Oh. Well, medicine is better in the UK.
$119 billion. You know, I read once when they work on a new drug and they want to go to market, I read once that they will spend up to $1 billion just to come up with a name that works.
Wow. And those are the names we get stuck with.
And they work.
They don't.
They do.
I would call it Boo Boo the Fool if it took away my illness. Like, the names don't work.
I like that, Boo Boo the Fool.
Right? It's like, what are you talking about?
I like that. We have a lot of candidates that want to come on our show. In fact, JD wanted to come on today.
Oh, nice.
And Tom Lackey wants to come on. They all want to come on the show.
Yeah.
So we need to get them scheduled. I'd like to have, if we could, have each candidate on twice.
That'd be nice.
Okay?
That'd be nice.
Now, at the debate, none of us could really jump into whatever they were saying.
Yeah, because I certainly had some stuff to say.
Yeah, but now we can have them on and go over some of the answers that they gave to some of the questions.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah. And and we could go over some of the questions that they didn't answer.
One of the questions...
They're so good for skirting.
Yeah, one of the questions, which was, and I was discussing this yesterday, was a leadoff question, and it was a woman that she's raising two kids. She makes $9 an hour, I think it was. She makes $1,176 a month.
Yeah.
Her rent's $850.
Yeah. And the answer is to get a bigger car.
No.
Wasn't that the answer?
And
wasn't that the answer?
No.
It wasn't to get a big car? Because you don't need the extra $50, you need a big car?
No.
I think that was welfare reform.
Yeah, that was welfare reform.
No, I think it was that.
But one of the things was, are you for or against raising the minimum wage? And if you are for it, how much? Okay? And here's the thing, though. A great majority, a lot of the people that are making minimum wage probably don't vote.
Yes.
Okay? Mm-hmm. And candidates know that.
Yes. Because they're not talking to them. Yeah.
So it's safe to say, I don't want to raise it.
Yeah. Isn't that disgusting? Isn't that disgusting?
So that is safe. Okay? Now, if you're working at, you're one of 70 employees that work at a particular Burger King, let's say, for instance. Okay? The owner of that franchise, he doesn't want to raise it.
Right.
But everybody that works there does.
Yes.
But a lot of the people that work there may not even vote.
Yeah.
We had 12% of the population.
People need to vote. We definitely need to have a campaign to get out to vote.
We had 12% of the registered voters voting in 2012. And that was a presidential election. Wow. Okay? I'm hoping that we even hit 10.
I hope so.
In this election.
I hope so.
And I'd be surprised. I would really be surprised if we even hit 10.
Yeah, well, I think some of these people should go to places like Burger King and talk to the employees. They should stop trying to hit these. I'm going to an event where everybody makes over $100,000, or all these business owners. If you really want to talk to the people, go talk to the people.
I heard the other day that the Republican GOP in the Antelope Valley in 36th District, they've got radio commercials, they've got TV commercials,
Sure
they've got mailers, they've got all this stuff. You're not seeing the Democrats pound it as much,
Right.
but they're quiet behind the scenes.
Mm-hmm.
I'm hearing that they've signed 12, 13, 14,000 new Democrat voters.
Well, they do get out.
This year.
They do get out a lot more
Okay.
than the Republicans in just the heart of the community. Because you'll see them in front of all the grocery stores. You know what I mean? You'll see that. But they need to start going to the Burger Kings, going to the Walmarts. I mean, it's going to be hard because, of course, the Walmarts are not going to want them to come in and talk to these employees.
No, they're not going to allow them to come in.
Right.
Okay.
But they need to think of strategic methods to talk to these people. Because although on a very large scale, our vote doesn't mean much when it comes down to presidential elections, on the scale that we're dealing with right now, it means everything. And it certainly can mean everything.
And if you're not happy, if you want, if you're making minimum wage, and we know in California it's going up in just 2 months, $1. And the next year, same time, it's going up $1. But if you want, more of a living wage that allows you to pay your bills, and you're not happy, you need to get out and vote. If you want things done, you have to get out and vote.
You do have to get out and vote. And I just don't see why it's so hard to get on board with increasing the minimum wage. I mean, I don't obviously think that small businesses like Abidac should be prone to doing that because they can't afford it. But there definitely is room for the conversation of scaling it.
So you want to penalize somebody because they have a large, successful business?
I don't want to penalize them. I want everybody to be more responsible for the community at large. I mean, we've got a poverty problem. We've got welfare that doesn't work. Everybody knows it. Why is it that we're so comfortable to watch it and criticize these people that are abusing the system?
I don't think, I could reform welfare. I could do it in a week.
I could too.
Okay.
I absolutely could.
I really could.
And to their benefit. Not. I mean, in your eye, it looks crazy. Like I don't know what you'd come up with, but I could reform welfare to give them back the self-esteem, or give them self-esteem where maybe they were lacking, and give them opportunities that are available that they may not know about. You shouldn't have to pay $200 a week for childcare to your $9 an hour job. Who wants it? We experienced it time and time again at Abidac. Having employees come in, take the job, and then once they realize how much money they're not getting because they're paying for childcare.
But don't you get free childcare through CCRC?
You don't necessarily get it free.
Oh, you don't?
You don't necessarily.
I don't know how that works.
I think that you have to qualify, and then there's a waiting period, and then there's a cap on how many kids they can accept. I'm not quite sure, but there's glitches to it.
Yeah, I agree with you, though.
There was an employee of ours. I'm sorry, but there was an employee of ours that had to miss work several times to go interview with CCRC to get qualified. It's like you're cutting their legs off to spite them. It's like crazy.
Yeah, well, I could fix it. Welfare, I could fix. The minimum wage problem, I have problems with that.
Listen, if Winco can treat their employees properly...
That's Winco. It's a private company.
I understand, but why can't we take examples? I mean, these are still people. These are still human beings.
Walmart looks at that example.
It says, ha!
And Walmart says, this is our business model. This is what we do.
But that's not right. But it's not right.
That's free enterprise.
Well, it's not right.
To the world's largest retailer.
Corporate America has their own welfare system, and it's called tax breaks and loopholes.
Well, that's for the 1% of the 1%.
Whatever it's for is there. But the people, people need to be able to just pay their own way.
Why don't we take a listen from some of these politicians?
Oh, you want to take a break?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, let's take a quick break.
What they say now?
You're listening to AVNewsCast, and we'll be right back.
I'm burning up. Either I have a fever or it's hot.
War veteran with 3 deployments to Iraq, and I'm running for state assembly. I served as Congressman McKeon's Veteran Affairs Representative, and I'm a member of Operation All the Way Home, board member of the Boys and Girls Club, and I'm the president of LA County Air Show. As your assemblyman, I'll fight to create jobs in our community and keep criminals off our streets. Our problems can be fixed with simple, common sense answers, but we need new leadership in Sacramento. My name is J.D. Kennedy. I fought for you 3 times in Iraq. Vote for me on June 3rd. Send me to Sacramento. I'll fight for you there. Visit my website, kennedyforassembly.com, and follow me on Facebook.
Hello, I'm Tom Lackey, your experienced conservative candidate for the State Assembly in the Tuesday, June 3rd election. As a retired Highway Patrol Sergeant and Antelope Valley resident since 1996, I served as a school board and city council member for 14 years. As your assembly representative, I'll stand up for our shared values. The record shows I work to solve problems, not create them. With your help on June 3rd, we can break the far-left supermajority in Sacramento and stop the bleeding of our jobs. I'm Tom Lackey, your experienced candidate.
There's a school in Palmdale that's become the talk of the town. It's called the Guidance Charter School, and many parents say it's magical. The Guidance Charter School is WASP accredited, scored 783 in academic performance, and has an educational curriculum that exceeds the state of California standards. The curriculum is enriched through age-appropriate exposure to information technology, arts, foreign language such as Arabic, and physical education. The Guidance Charter School has a winning CIF sports program with soccer, basketball, cross-country, volleyball, swimming, cheerleading, and more. An open enrollment, free tuition school, publicly funded. They've been in business for 12 years and are fully approved by the Palmdale School District. The Guidance Charter School has small classroom environment, 20 students in grades K through 3, 25 students in grades 4 through 8, and no more than 30 students in grades 9 through 12. Call the Guidance Charter School in Palmdale at 661-285-1600. That's the Guidance Charter School in Palmdale at 661-285-1600. And check out their website at thegcs.org. A better high school choice.
Antelope Valley residents, this is Assistant Sheriff James Helmold seeking your vote for sheriff. As a 25-year veteran of the department, I'm not a politician. I'm a crime fighter committed to keeping our neighborhood safe. I will ensure your sheriff's department is responsive to the Antelope Valley, not a one-size-fits-all approach from downtown Los Angeles. Let's also expand community involvement and youth outreach to ensure future success. I'm proud to be endorsed by both mayors and councils, local churches, and community groups. This is your sheriff's department. Please vote James Helmold for sheriff.
Hello, neighbors. This is Mayor Jim Ledford, and I'd like to tell you about Steve Knight. Steve has been our councilman and our legislator for the past 9 years. Steve has been a staunch supporter of lower taxes and creating a better environment for job growth. That is why Steve is endorsed by the Howard Jarvis Taxpayers Association. Please stand with me and Supervisor Mike Antonovich in supporting Steve Knight as our next congressman.
Chronic Beats.
Welcome back to AVNewsCast.com.
And we're back.
Yes.
Hey, you know what was missing to that role?
What?
Lee Rogers.
Oh. I will remedy that.
You know what? Question.
Mm-hmm.
There's a bill that's running around Sacramento. It passed the Assembly. It passed the Senate Public Safety Committee. Here's the bill. California is considering distributing condoms to prisoners.
Crazy. Crazy.
Now, let me just try to get behind this one.
Okay.
Get behind it.
Ew!
Stop.
I don't know why you make it so easy.
Stop.
Low-hanging fruit
Okay.
there. Yep.
Let me. Mine was so nice. Okay.
Go ahead.
It is against the law
Yes.
in state prison to have sex. Therefore, if it's against the law to do it, why are you condoning it?
Well, it's illegal to be an illegal alien.
Yep.
And if it's against the law to be an illegal alien, how are you an attorney?
Or a barber.
I mean, we just live with our foot in our mouth. So you got to go with that line of thought. It doesn't make sense.
I understand. Now, this already passed the Assembly. Okay?
Well, because I guess they're saying that HIV is skyrocketing in the prison system, and it's costing a whole lot more to take care of them when they become sick in prison. Between having,
if you end up contracting HIV, it costs $24,000 per patient to treat them a year.
wow.
And they say it will only cost us $1.39 per prisoner to give them condoms.
Well, how about if you just test everybody, and everybody with HIV you put in the same cell or the same area? Let's just do that first. Then you don't have any more problem spreading. You test them as they come in, and you put them where they belong.
Okay.
Wouldn't that work? And then save your condoms.
You got the 2 little bread slices that are in saran wrap. You can just keep the saran wrap.
Okay.
Huh?
No,
Yeah,
that's
with your
nasty.
meal and
Nope.
stuff.
Oh, dang! Isn't that kind of rough?
Hey, you know what? You guys.
You brought it up. I don't know.
I'm trying to bring it up on a level that we can have a conversation
Okay,
about it.
I'm with you.
And you guys are going to wherever.
Go ahead.
Like you said, okay? Being in California, it is against the law, okay? To sneak into California, all right?
Yeah,
But yet, if you do sneak into California, become educated,
yeah. You're gonna become a lawyer, a doctor.
correct, and you can,
Yeah.
okay? But the catch-22 to that is, you can become a lawyer, and you can get your bar card, but it is against the law for anyone to employ you. Now, that and I forgot his name, who on January 3rd was admitted to the bar of this year.
He's got a TIN number.
He's not working as an attorney, though.
Oh, he will be. His shingle
Right
will be
now,
up
he's
in the
working
middle.
as a motivational speaker,
Oh well, because
which I think is pretty good.
Yeah,
No, because you know what though, but he's got a very cool story.
yeah, he
Okay?
does.
He does. He has a cool story. That's to me, that's different.
Why?
Then-
Illegal is illegal.
Okay, I understand, but that's different than it's against the law in prison.
That's the problem, is that you think it's different, because it really isn't. It's very simple.
You know,
It
okay,
really-
I don't, like there's a bill up there right now to give, up to 40 different professional organizations the ability to grant licenses, okay? Security guard, barber, and you can go all the way down the list. You know what? If you come into the country illegally and you pay for your schooling and you go all the way through and you become a doctor, you know what? I say give him a green card.
What makes that profession any better than an electrician?
You know what?
Contractor.
You know what?
I'm just saying, where does
We
it
need-
where
we
does
need
it
some
begin?
good contractors.
Where does it end? I'm just saying, you can't say these are the prestigious professions that it will be okay for you to do this.
That's
for.
why we
That's
need
not right.
a different pathway to
Yes, we
citizenship,
do.
okay?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Something that makes sense, okay?
Yeah.
That's not 20 years.
Yeah.
That's what Juan Covito, that was working for us at Abadak. He's what, 20 years old? 22?
23, I think, by now.
23.
Yeah.
Been here since he was 3. It took 20 years for him to get his green card. 20 years.
Was his mom actively doing it when he first got here? To say 20 years.
Yes, they were. And it's interesting because just a week before he was admitted to law school,
Right.
University of Tennessee,
Yeah.
he just got his green card.
Yeah.
Okay, but going all the way through school, all the way through
College. Yeah. Amazing.
he paid his own way
Yeah.
and supported his mom.
And how long did it take him to get his bachelor's? Because the cost of paying your way is
5.5 years.
Yeah,
5.5 years.
that's awesome.
And working full time.
I don't know how you
And working full time. It's
Amazing.
It's something.
It
But
is.
there should be a pathway to this. I think this is stupid.
Yeah,
Okay?
it is. Yeah.
I get that it costs us a lot of money. So what I get is that the assembly said, hey, wait a minute, we need to save money. Okay? So let's save some money.
You can't just separate the HIV/AIDS victims. You can't just
And,
separate.
and what? And say,
No,
go
it'd be
mingle in the
denying
corner?
their.
You're not going to spread it.
It'd be denying their civil rights.
To
not-
what?
to not be with the regular population. That'd
Get
be
outta
pointing them
here.
out as being different.
They have no
and-
rights in there anyway. Do they?
What they're saying is, not only will reduce the transmission of STDs in
That's if
prison.
they use
but,
them.
Yeah.
But when they get released from prison,
They're going to have a care package?
no, it'll help protect their spouses and partners once they're released.
Please.
If they don't catch it inside,
You're asking these people that might have a questionable moral compass to all of a sudden say, yeah, deputy, I ran out of condoms. Can you give me some more? I mean, what are you talking about?
I think they're going to use them to strangle each other.
They might.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. I'm sure a couple will.
And get contraband
Oh, yeah.
and all kinds
Nicely
of stuff.
plugged.
No, all kind.
Prison wallet.
Wow.
Wow.
You know what? Prison wallet. That's a good term, though.
That is.
That is. I like that one.
Hashtag that.
That's hashtag prison wallet. Yep.
That's so awesome. That was so good, Jeff.
Thank you.
Yeah.
That was his first good hashtag.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you see all the fish rolling up in Bologna Creek?
No, what happened?
Thousands and thousands.
What happened?
And apparently this is it's not it's a regular phenomenon. It happens a couple times a year.
How come we just hearing it?
The water heats up
No.
in a little area.
No, they don't
it
put
heats
stuff
up.
in the water.
It gets so hot that there's no oxygen in the water.
Don't drink the water.
So all the fish. So you've got anchovies, stingrays, halibut, octopus. Thousands, all dead all over the shore.
Steve, you heard of that before?
What?
You heard of it before?
Yeah, this happens once or twice a year.
No, that don't sound
No
right.
big deal.
That doesn't sound right.
No, I'll tell you what doesn't sound right. The Silverdome in Michigan. The stadium. The Silverdome in Michigan. They're having an auction. It takes place in just a couple days.
Okay.
They're selling 4,000 items.
Okay.
Opening bid is $5. You want the scoreboard? $5.
Wow.
You want the end zone AstroTurf? $5.
What?
Oh.
What?
Yeah.
Why?
It's fallen apart. It's on 10 acres. It's fallen apart. They have, they've got their new stadium.
You
Called
get some chairs
Ford.
for $5?
You can bid on anything that's in there.
Wow.
The pretzel machines, the hot dog
Oh, ice
machines.
maker.
Wow.
Ice maker.
Okay?
What?
$5. A company bought it. They bought all the land and the building. They bought everything for about $3 million.
Wow.
And it is all dilapidated. And they don't know what to do with it. They thought they were going to be able to turn it around and make money.
Oh, wow.
But they can't.
Wow.
So they're going to do an eBay-style auction. $5 an item, go online and bid. And you can go through, they have 4,000 items. You can go through all the different items.
That's interesting. I'd like to go just look at it.
Yeah. I want a hotel ice maker.
You know what? I
Right.
bet she swipes her debit card.
Oh, yeah.
She's going to buy something. I'll bet she does.
Well,
It'd be cool to have a chair.
no, I don't want a chair with the hot dog maker.
Yeah.
Well, go get one of those.
We have one of those up at the cabin, the little rolling
That's
thing.
too bad, the Silverdome.
Yeah.
Home to so many Super Bowls.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I think that there's going to be plenty of fans that are going to jump on that. I mean, that stuff is going to go up high.
Yeah.
The price points. They're going to get those chairs. They're going to want their seats, that their father used to take them to, with the number on the side. We always sit here. They're going to get some money back.
There's a great hot dog place in Van Nuys.
Law Dogs?
No, that one's not so great. Used to be
Depends on what you're going for.
good. No, this is called the Dugout.
Oh,
it's
okay.
it's in Sherman Oaks,
Uh-huh.
like Ventura Boulevard and Beverly Glen. They've got seats from Yankee Stadium.
Really? How
yeah,
cool is that?
and they're all numbered and everything.
Uh-huh. And the hot dogs are good?
It's the best.
Sauerkraut?
It is the best. Yeah.
You don't know nothing about sauerkraut.
What are you talking about?
You don't know.
That's just for you?
It's a New York thing.
Sauerkraut is.
Yeah.
Oh, really? I beg to differ with you on that one.
You don't know nothing about that.
Knish?
I'm just messing with you.
Huh?
I know you don't
You're
know.
out of control. You're way out of control. Jeff, how was Disneyland over the weekend?
Uh-oh.
It was nice. I have to factor the. I got to add up what it cost for all four of us and then divide it because we got 4 rides. 4 rides.
Wait, you went the weekend, though?
Oh yeah, but 4 rides.
For the whole weekend?
each place. We went to Disneyland Saturday and California Adventure. We got 3 at California Adventure and 4 rides at Disneyland.
I don't know how that's possible.
Oh, well,
it's insane.
It's
well, like I was telling you before, the fast
4 rides.
Yeah.
4. Okay. You stayed there for the weekend. Mm-hmm. You ate there for the weekend. Yeah, no. You went on 4 rides. Mm-hmm. Today they're raising the prices.
Yes. Yeah, I'm not coming back. I'm not going back.
And it was packed.
Yeah.
Packed. And that's what they said.
But I don't know, why would you go the minute the weather gets good, you steer clear from those places.
Well, it's a kid's birthday.
Oh.
And that's what they wanted to do.
I think you go during the week.
Yeah.
There's no good time once the weather's good. Forget it.
Mm-mm.
Well, once school gets out.
Forget it.
The kids had a good time, though?
Oh, they had a ball.
Oh,
only going on 4 rides, though?
Yeah.
Because they probably don't even know.
Yeah, they don't know any better.
They
weren't around when we were kids and could ride,
That's like 1 ride every 6 hours.
Yeah.
It's terrible.
No, we're just, for example, the Fast Pass for Space Mountain. Uh-huh. The line was 97 minutes just for if you're going to go stand in it. The Fast Pack was backed up until 11 o'clock at 2 in the afternoon.
Okay, so wait a minute.
So you buy it.
Pay extra.
Yeah, you pay
for
extra,
a pass.
to wait the whole day.
And you can ride it at 11 o'clock at night.
Well, you could have just stayed on the line an hour.
Yeah. It's ridiculous.
Well, that's a stupid thing.
Yes.
Yeah, it is.
You bought those passes?
I didn't buy a 1.
Yeah.
I'm not stupid.
Yeah.
I'm no chump. Well, I'm chump enough that they got me there, but...
Was the place, it was totally packed?
Yeah, it was. There's all kinds of, it was all these different schools from all over the place with grad night T-shirts and everything. So, yeah, it was
Well, grad night, they usually shut it down. So why did they have grad night T-shirts? I don't get it.
I don't know. They raised their prices. I think it's next weekend that Disneyland runs for 24 hours straight.
Hours, yep.
And they said, what, this is too expensive. We've got too many people here. We've got to make it more expensive.
Yeah.
So let's raise the price.
They just priced me out of it.
People will do it.
It goes to show you, though, that when you're talking about having excess cash or disposable cash,
you
know what? They're packed.
Yeah. Yep. I'd rather go to a water slide any day, though.
So, go to Dry Town.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it
should be open soon.
It's more fun anyway. The lines are shorter and there's no safety cage around you. There's just you and velocity, and that's what I like. I like it just flings you around, and you get to go fast. And
I don't go to Magic Mountain Disneyland unless it's the middle of the winter and there's a drizzle coming. Because that's it. Like I've went to Magic Mountain about 4 or 5 times this year, but it's been in the wintertime, and I'm full. I'll go back next year.
You were driving yesterday with Quentin's Pacific League drive all over the place and play basketball, huh?
Yeah.
That is a deal. I did it 2 years ago with Tyler's football. It's killer.
Yeah, it's a killer.
It is killer.
Huntington Beach.
To play basketball. How long was the game?
It was 3 games though.
Oh, okay.
So we were there, the day.
The whole day. Mm-hmm. And do it every weekend.
I hope not.
What do you mean? I'm sure you got another game.
They don't have enough kids up here to have plenty of leagues to play against, and I don't understand this travel.
League.
I don't understand the traveling.
I don't know.
Leagues.
I think it's fun. It gives you something to do for the day with the kids.
Until
they tell me I'm going to San Diego, then I'm gonna be like, ugh.
I did. Carlsbad.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay. Ventura, Santa Barbara.
San Diego. We're gonna have to make a weekend out of it. We're gonna go Disney. Oh God, I can't even imagine going to the zoo in the summertime.
Yeah, well, that's cool. That's good for you for doing that.
Yeah.
Good for you.
My mother drove.
Oh, Sheila went yesterday too? Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, she posted something. She had to take a nap.
Yeah.
It wore her out.
It was exhausting,
yeah. There was a fundraiser yesterday up here for James Helmold that's running for LA County Sheriff.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't go.
Why?
I'll tell you why. I forgot. I remembered in the morning. And didn't remember again until 7 o'clock that night. Last night. So I forgot, and I feel bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know you do.
So I'm going to reach out to him and get him on the show.
Yeah.
That's, as I've said, that's my dog in the race.
Mm-hmm.
I'm endorsing him.
Mm-hmm.
I've never endorsed a candidate on our show.
Wow.
Since 2008.
Yeah. Well, you have, but you just didn't use those words.
Right. This is the first time I'm doing it.
Yeah. Because you've endorsed every race.
No, I
People
do it
could
different
tell.
ways.
Yeah, people could tell.
I do it different ways. Interesting. I was, what do I have? I have 1 minute. I'll let it go. Okay.
Yeah.
But I got some interesting stuff, and we could talk about it tomorrow regarding high desert broadcasting.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah. Let that go till tomorrow.
I'll let that go till tomorrow.
Because I could go hard and long.
Okay. Out of control. All right. You're listening to the #1 news talk radio program in the Antelope Valley, AV Newscast. Have a really great day, and we'll be back tomorrow.
From the concert hall, now into the song and dance.